Hey everybody, it's Angela and I am back with another process video. And today I have this swatch book that I got when I had to have some signage made, and they didn't want this book anymore, so I went ahead and took it. I've gotten wallpaper sample books that way before when wallpaper lines are discontinued and stuff. The stores a lot of times will give away the swatch books. And so I just loved all the different colors of cardstock in this book and how they were all graduated like this. And I have not done a rainbow layout before, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do that. And so I'm going through the book and I'm going to take each of the colors in about a 1.5 inch width strip. And there is a white, brown, and a black in this book, but I go ahead and leave those out. I just want the really bright rainbow colors. And as I was doing this, I had no idea what photos I was going to scrapbook or what my design was going to be beyond using all these different colors. But as I was assembling this, it just really reminded me of Nicaragua, all those bright colors that they paint their buildings and their products and things like that. It reminded me of the sunshine and Nicaragua in general, and so I thought I would go ahead and do a couple photos from there. My husband and I have spent a lot of time in Nicaragua, so I have a lot of photos, and I'm slowly working on a scrapbook album of Nicaragua, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to get another layout done for that. And so I just go ahead and glue these down in the same order they came out of the book, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave the little tear out strips from when I pulled it out of the book, because I think that adds a nice extra little texture there. So as I'm going and gluing these down, I know I have to go and pull stuff from my stash to do this, since this isn't a kit. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do kind of the tone on tone thing here and pull a bunch of items from my stash that would work with that. I do toy here using this little leftover matrix strip. I think this is from when they make sequins or confetti. I have this, I got it for $1 at a thrift store at one point, but it didn't really work for me. I thought maybe it would be good on top of the white there, but it just looked a little too cluttered, so I go ahead and get rid of that. And I pull these frames. I don't know what manufacturer these are from, but I love the fact that they had the right colors in there. And so I go and I print out 3 pictures from Nicaragua and decide which frames I want to put them in. And then I'm just going to use my glue stick to put these in. And this first picture is just of some buildings in Granada. And they love to paint their homes and businesses these bright paint colors. And so you look up the street and you see just this rainbow of homes and shops. And so I love that. So I go ahead and put that one here in the yellow one. The center one there is also in Granada, and this one has it has the colored buildings in the background, but it also has a bright red carriage with the horses pulling it, because you can hire them like a taxi, and they'll take you around the city. And so I love that one. And the last one there on the left is just of a shop with they had like a bunch of wind chimes and like mobiles and stuff like that. And it was just really pretty. So I went ahead and I had taken a picture of that too. So this was a good way to showcase these. I might not do a layout just of that by itself, but as a theme together, these photos really worked well. So now I have my photos down, and I'm loosely going to place them in their rainbow order. So I'm going to put the blue one there, the red one in the center, and the yellow one on the right. And then the other items that I'm going to pull are going to be some chipboard flowers, some resin cabochons, these bows from Bella Boulevard. I just use one of those, and they're felt, so that gives another texture. Those are the cabochons. And then these Mambi stickers. Now these were like the perfect colors, and I also like the fact that even though they're clear stickers, they have like a little glittery effect to them. And so I thought that would add a little life to this as well. The only problem with these is that they weren't cut out very well. I really struggled to get them off the backer, and some of them wanted to tear, and that was probably why they were discounted at Tuesday Morning to begin with. But I do get them to work. I just have to fuss with them a little more. And I like these little round ones that say hot on them, because it's very hot in Nicaragua. We were there in the dry season, and then you're in the city where all the concrete and asphalt and stuff like that is, so it gets pretty warm there during the day. So I'm just going to use these hot, hot, hot and loosely place them, you know, in the portion of the rainbow where they match. And that one I realized I had placed exactly even with the red one across from it, so I just moved it down a little bit so they wouldn't be on the same level. And then for my title, I was going to use those bright blue, navy blue thickers, and I wanted to use it along with a word off of this Mambi sheet as well. So I'm going to use the word sun. Again, this was one I had to struggle to get off the backer, and it wasn't cut very well, so it wanted to tear. So I wind up just kind of taking my scissors and cutting around it so that I wouldn't rip it too badly. I get it to this point, and then I'm like, there is no way this is coming off the sheet by itself, so I had to help it along here with some scissors. So I'm just going to place the word sun, and it works out nice that I can place it over here on the left, so it's kind of just above where that kind of dark green and chartreuse green are, so it really kind of matches in. And then I take the word paradise and I put it over kind of this blue section on the rainbow. So again, I'm loosely following the colors. And I know it's not a proper like sentence, but it's just two words that really kind of speak Nicaragua to me. So I go ahead and I place that down. So I'm liking that so far. So I look through to find a few more stickers off of this I can use. These little waves are nice, because there is a lake there, and we had gone to the ocean and stuff too. There's a lot of different lakes in the, you know, they're kind of volcanic lakes there. I put that sunshine at the top, so I really like bringing just that little punch of yellow up there. And then there's also some small word phrases. I just go ahead and cut some of those out. And again, just place them kind of in their color area. Yeah, I would love to travel back to Nicaragua, but right now is not the time for a lot of traveling, so we probably won't be going back there for a while. But I really love it there. I love the people are so warm and friendly, and it's just really beautiful. There's a lot of tropical areas, and yeah, I really enjoy spending time there. Now these chipboard flowers are some really old ones from my stash. They're kind of a no-name type of brand, or a more generic brand, so they might have come from Oriental Trading, I'm not sure. But some of them were like blue and green or purple and blue, so I peel them apart and I put the purple on purple and the green on green, so that they'll kind of work with this rainbow theme. And I love to use flowers on tropical layouts because there's just always a lot in bloom there. So now I figure I better start getting my photos glued down so that I can put all the embellishments around them. And I might go a little overboard on my embellishments, But since this is like, there's no mixed media on this, and it's on a bright, crisp white paper with all this color, I figure I can go a little more overboard with the embellishments and hope it doesn't get too cluttery, but I guess we'll see at the end if you think it's too cluttery or not. But yeah, I was having fun and using up product, and yeah, I might have gone a little overboard. So I love that. First, I think I'm just going to do 3 clusters of flowers and embellishments. But then I really wanted some purple in there, and I had a purple flower. And that central photo, you can see some of the purple above and below the photo. So I thought I'd go ahead and just make another cluster down there with the purple. So I go ahead and decide to do that. It's been a while since I've used actual brads, had to poke holes and do all that kind of stuff. And then these little cabochons are from that Funhouse collection. I've used most of my Funhouse collection paper and embellishments, but I'd never broken into these cabochons, and the colors were perfect. So I thought, you know what, it's time, let's get some of these used. So this is where I might have gone a little bit overboard by putting so many cabochons on there. But yeah, I like how crisp the layout is overall. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my journaling, and what I like to do is take a pencil and kind of journal it out so that I know my wording fits and sounds okay. And then I go back over it with a pen and then erase the pencil. So there you can see I'm just getting all my pencil erased off of there. And then that is the completed layout. I don't do any sprinkles or anything, or enamel dots or anything like that, because I think it's just got enough as it is, maybe even a little bit too much. So that is my completed layout, and I really love how it turned out. I love those sparkly stickers, even though they gave me some grief trying to get them off there. And yeah, I just love the whole rainbow effect, since I didn't really have a rainbow layout in any of my scrapbooks yet. This will be just perfect. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any questions or anything, you can just leave them down below and leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.